Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. We are doing a hard fucking back workout. Honestly, you guys said my back looked ripped, so I'm gonna go through all of it with you. How to work out your back, what muscles we're working, and just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take you through all of it. Some form help for all you girlies that want form help, or just like substitutes. If you don't have a fucking squat rack, you can't do barbell rows, so we're gonna do something else, okay? Yeah. Welcome to the baddie era, by the way. We're just in it for the good time. Anyway, we're gonna do T-bar rows on these beautiful squat racks beside me. These are gorgeous. I love the white. I had to match, literally put on this outfit so I could match these so that we can take some baddie photos. We're gonna get straight right into it, you guys. Yeah, we're just gonna get into it. I have to do T-bar rows. We are gonna go through some form, but I'm gonna get warmed up. You know, you have to like warm up. You need to warm up. Anyways, yeah.
Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my working. I can't leave it all the chance, let's make it certain. Yeah, I had to lose it all to find my purpose. Yeah, but I won't do that twice, it made me nervous. Let's get to working. I'm like check one, check two, gonna get these bands now. Want this, want that, gotta reach stand out. Jokes on you, boy, tell me you the man now. Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. Yeah. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up.
Okay, so I feel like I need to talk about form because all my girlies need good form. Did you know that like just good form prevents you from like getting injuries and stuff? So I feel like I like to preach good form. I also don't like to like ego lift, which is like, if you don't know, it's when you just lift really fucking heavy, but your form is like shit. Like you shouldn't be lifting that much. Honestly, I lift like lighter weights kind of, but like I just keep my form because I feel like form, like all the influencers that I kind of grew up watching in this whole fitness space were always just like form is like the biggest thing. So I feel like now I just like want to perfect my form. So anyways, first of all, I just see a lot of girls moving really fast. If you're going through your movements way too fast, it's just not very optimal. Like you're probably just dropping the weight and then like using all your other muscles to pull it up. So you really want to focus. I think that's kind of why I promote the whole, I don't promote it, but I like to get high before I go to the gym. The only reason that I like to do that is I feel my muscles way fucking more and I'm way more focused. So it's like when you're working back and you're thinking about your fucking glutes or something, it's like, what do you think that you're working, you know? Anyways, okay, so form for T-bar rows, which is gonna be like your basic like barbell rows and stuff. Okay, you wanna do like, say you're going into RDL, basically. That's what you wanna do when you hinge. Like you still want your abs engaged, you still want your core engaged and everything. Your feet should be like about shoulder width-ish. But obviously everyone's different, everyone's built different. So find like what works for you. Like don't just follow all of the TikTok influencers and make yourself really confused about fitness, because honestly, take some of their tips, but like it's gonna be different. Like for the longest time, I thought that my squats were really shit, but like realistically, I just like, I wanted to do like, my ankles are really inflexible, but also just don't get down on yourself if you're like not just like someone else, because also height is like a really big thing, you guys. Like our bones are longer than some other people's bones. Like it's just a fucking thing. Anyways, okay. When you're rowing up, you want to like squeeze your shoulder blades together, but also don't go too far up. Like your lats only engage until you're about like right even with your body. So you don't need to like, you just don't need to like make it crazy. Like think about, like fitness is really simple, you guys. But I'm gonna do a couple reps just so you guys can see, you know.
Okay, I'm him. Ain't nobody on me shooting in the gym. It's always been on me, I always gotta build. Everybody eat before I got my fill. Ooh, keep it real, ooh, yeah. I got
Keep your back straight. Don't like move your head around. I see people when they're working out a lot of the times, they're like training, but then they're like looking around the room and you're like, dude, just keep your head like down and like focused. Yeah.
my family and a plan B. If I don't get it, then we don't eat. I feel the pressure when I'm not weak. My demons coming like a stampede. But trust me, man, I got it. I'm never out of pocket. We ain't never playing tag. You doubters are just nodding. Only seeing green, no wonder why I never stop it. And while you turning up, I just go up. I'm like a rocket, yeah. While you turning up, I just go up. I'm like a rocket, yeah. Pressure make diamonds.
So, okay, if you guys don't know what a compound exercise is, a compound exercise is pretty much when you're doing an exercise that takes more than one muscle group. So these are things like squats, hip thrusts, RDLs, deadlifts, rows, pull-ups, what else? Chest press, fucking all the big lifts that everyone starts with. Those are compound exercises. So those are really important because, and it's also important to do them first, because think about it, if you're using more than one muscle group, like for squats, you're gonna need like as much fucking energy as you can to push yourself as hard as you can. That's basically, okay, so I've actually had girls come to me and be like, oh my God, well, I don't want to do squats first because then I just lose energy and I don't have energy for the rest of my workout. And I'm like, that's the fucking point, guys. Like, you're actually supposed to like put so much effort into your first couple exercises because those are all going to be your compounds. So think of things like if you did hip thrusts, RDLs, and then like lunges, then you do kickbacks, because kickbacks are like an accessory kind of movement. So it's like you're using like, you're like targeting that muscle group, you know? So when you're doing that, you're not using as much energy, so you don't need as much energy. So does that make sense? It makes sense in my head. Anyways, that's how you do like compounds first and then accessory movements after. You've probably seen that on TikTok if you've been on gym TikTok. If not, you should get on it because there's lots of tips on there, you guys. TikTok is really good for tips. Yeah. Okay, we are gonna do, I don't know, I'm gonna find out and then I'm gonna take you guys with me and then we're gonna go do that together. So, yeah. We have found our next target. We're doing lat pull downs, you guys. I like to structure my back workouts, so obviously compounds first. Lat pull downs I find are just like a good alternative if you're not that great at pull-ups. And like, to be honest, I love doing pull-ups and I was really fucking into them for the longest time, but right now it's not my fucking goal. Like, it just isn't. Like, I don't know, sometimes I go through phases where I'm really like, I really want to get like 10 pull-ups, but then I go through phases where I'm like, I'm fine with the lat pull down machine. I think that's the thing about the gym, you guys, is that you can literally do what you actually want to do. Like, you're allowed to set your own goals. You don't have to have the same goals as like anyone else. Like, if you can't do a pull-up, it's actually pretty okay because it might not be your goal, you know? Like, a lot of girls, they can be super fit and they can't do a push-up, but it's not really their goal, so it's actually fine. Anyways, that was a long ramble. We are doing lat pull downs, and what can I tell you about lat pull downs? Oh, I feel like I see people using their shoulders a lot when they're doing it, so they'll like completely disengage their back, which I'll actually show you. Maybe I'll take my top off for you guys for this video. You're welcome. It's not free, I'm just kidding. So anyways, I see people like disengage their back and it's like they're almost stretching too far up, which I totally understand because you see all these videos about like how you have to stretch so much. But realistically, like you want to keep your lats engaged. So like if you're stretching too much to the point where your shoulders are taking over, this is when we're going to get like shoulder injuries, you guys. And that's shit to deal with. Trust me, like everyone has shoulder injuries and it just sucks, you know? So yeah, I'll take my top off. We can hang out for a minute and you guys can see just how you actually are like supposed to engage your back before you even pull it down as well. Okay, I do see people like pulling their, almost like their elbows like completely into them. You almost want to pull your elbows like down to the ground, but I'm going to show you. So we'll do it together, okay? Yeah, let's get naked. Okay, so when you go down, you're gonna sit and you're gonna put your legs under this thing, these little thingies. And when you pull down, okay, you can like engage your back first and then pull your elbows down to the ground and squeeze your back. And if you need to, you can like hold at the bottom for a second because that might help you like actually squeeze your back together, you know?
I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my
Okay, so I feel like at the gym, I always see people like, well, James actually mentioned this. We always see people like almost trying to like pull it down under their chin and like get a little like chin up. Guys, that's not really what we're trying to do. You almost want to pull it towards like in the middle of your boobs, basically. Like you literally want to like pull your chest, like, okay, this is one tip that I got that really helped me is like look up and try to pull it, like pull your chest up to it almost. So you don't really want to just like go over your chin. You want to like pull down with your back. Also, once again, focusing on your back. I feel like at the beginning of my fitness journey, I literally was using my shoulders because I didn't even know what I was trying to work. Like I had no idea. I was like, I just want to do this whole pull-up thing. But like if you're actually focused on like pulling with your back and like almost pulling yourself to the bar, not even the bar to you. But yeah, anyways, that is just kind of the gist of it. That was one tip though, is looking up and actually like pulling it down to your chest. Really helps, not just under your chin, you know? Yeah. Let's get it.
Why do they talk like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters? Why do they walk like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters? Why do they act like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters? Why do they rap like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters?
Change don't change like it used to. Who runs the roost round here? The cooch gone clear. Got the heart from the bass to the snares, but the word is what's keeping them here. Word to my peers, the work don't stop till the top. Think it's resting, but we're not. I spread the message and it's love. I get the S.
Another quick tip is just controlling the weight. You just don't want to take it too fast. You don't want to ego lift and start like rocking too much. I feel like we've all seen that in the gym, which is fine. Like if you want to do that, I don't really give a shit. I'm just like, I want my form to be good. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna do this.
And the R from above, I see them restless with the keys and the palm for the bump. A bit of grinding up the herb is what I'm on. Shouts go out to mums, this one is the icy one. Go get the long johns. 50 Pret in London, if it's on then I'm on. I know they feel it when I spit, it's like the Missy song. Shut your noise, silence when I run the voice. In your ears, open your mind.
Why do they talk like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters? Why do they walk like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters? Why do they act like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters? Why do they rap like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters?
Tell your favorite rapper that I'm here, not to clash, I'm gon' collab a lot this year. Maxing out the bang, don't need no gloves or mask for that. I got this yapper ear, a geezer with the tracks they want to hear. Been this way for years, still they sending messages in bottles. Was this really meant or was it not for?
Okay, we are doing single arm lat pull downs. So in my back days, I always include some single arm stuff. I also include single leg stuff in like leg days and stuff. I think it's really just important to do that because you really want to see like maybe one side is stronger than the other side, or you have some like inequalities. I don't know what to imbalances. Yeah, it just helps that. Honestly, I do find that like just doing single arm stuff, it does help you just like separate one from the other. I've always done it. I think it's a really important thing. It's another thing that you can do to like really isolate your muscles. Back day is really fun because I feel like you can really play with the tempo on back day. Yeah, so another thing is just don't go too fast with these either. Don't go too fast with any of your exercises. Okay, when you're doing these, so I like to have it on the highest one, but if I'm being honest with you, people kind of move it around. Some people say it should be like right in front of you because you can really target your lats. Some people say it should be like in the middle. Honestly, find where you can feel it the most because that's what's gonna help you the most. I like it at the top. That's just kind of my vibe. And when you go back, so I always put the same knee down that my arm is holding onto. So if I'm holding this with my right hand, then my right knee is gonna go back, just so you know. I don't know why. I feel like I have better stability when I do this also. Okay, because this is another lat thing, you should only be pulling like about equal to your side. Because that is what is going to engage your lats the most. And just focus, you guys. Kind of pull down to the floor. Yeah.
The dots, I got this smelly in my pocket, I forgot, yo. Strictly high grade and that's the motto. Unless the plug is awful. Don't do OZs, not the other lab been left alone to be my own steez. Now they clock on, race to the bottom. I see it all, I know my options. Never gonna stop unless I often. Not Billy and Mandy, you're dealing with me and the beast, a different beast. Not feeling the average, I come with the elegant steez and do as I please. I am a mountain to a molehill, highlight of the show reel. Love me cause I'm so real.
Gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters. Why do they walk like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters? Why do they act like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters? Why do they rap like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters?
What am I doing? Oh, can I sit? It's like the cutest little seat that I found. Okay, guys, when you're also lifting, engaging your core is really fucking important. Even like for something like this, like yeah, you're stabilizing yourself with just the way that your legs are placed, but you still want to be engaging your core. Otherwise, you're just kind of going through the motions. It's probably really loose feeling. Like you need to make sure that all of your stabilizer muscles are engaged so that you can like properly do movements. I'm trying to think of like other mistakes that I've really seen in the gym. If you're struggling with any sort of movement, feel free to comment because I like teaching you guys form. Like I feel like it's actually enjoyable to be like, this is how you actually do it. Yeah, we're gonna do a set though, but definitely make sure your core is engaged when you're doing movements, especially like compound movements. Like think about squats. If you're core is not engaged, then your back is gonna be so arched, and like back problems, you guys, I'm telling you, they are not fun. So anyway, that's like my lecture of the day. Now we're gonna go kill our backs because it's just what we do, you know?
I remember, I don't forget, bitch, I'm everywhere in town. Thinking about the ways to get my bread up. Trying to see the chain with Rosetta. I got no resentment, no vendetta. Yeah, she turned me up because I let her. Bet I eat that bar like it's a setup. Pussy dripping down on her stilettos. I don't want the silence. I've been overseas looking honest. They looking at me, choosing violence. Yeah, keep it on the low. You know that's the code. Okay, baby, that's the code. You already know. Got a bad bitch from the 90210. Stacking all these anthems and I'm only 24. I'ma make them dance, yeah. Cashing my advance, yeah. I hate all that fake shit on the surface in my soul, yeah. I can feel my heart be racing, I'm just trying to cope. You know that I'm faded when I really do the most, yeah. Bitch, you got me jaded if I turn into a ghost. Everybody talking like they made it to the top, yeah. Knowing when I get there, they just wanna be like me. You'll be disappointed when you know I'll never stop, yeah. Thinking you should mind your business, turn around and leave. I remember, I don't forget, bitch, I'm everywhere in town. Thinking about the ways to get my bread up. Trying to see the chain with Rosetta. I got no resentment, no vendetta. New thing up the street from Kendall Jenner. Chrome hearts on a cap and on a sweater. You think that you know me, but you never, girl. I don't want the silence. I've been overseas looking honest. They looking at me, choosing violence. Yeah, keep it on the low. You know that's the code. I don't want the silence. I've been overseas looking honest. They looking at me, choosing violence. Yeah, keep it on the low. You know that's the code.
When you're doing an exercise, guys, just ask yourself, like, where am I feeling it? I feel like that's the one thing that like changed the way that I lifted, was like, as soon as I was like, wait, where am I feeling this? Like, am I feeling it in my glutes? Am I feeling it in my quads? Am I feeling it in my lats? Like, you know, sometimes we can even look up the picture of what the muscle looks like and like where it is and be like, oh my God, I'm not even feeling it there. So try that. But keep asking yourself throughout like your sets, be like, where am I actually feeling it? And like, where's my focus, you know? Yeah, squeeze your muscles, you guys. Okay guys, face pulls and bicep curls. So at the end of kind of my workout, I usually just do accessory stuff like we were talking about before. So I'm not 100% focused on my biceps. I think that my biceps are fucking huge. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I don't know, I'm just not focused on my biceps. I'm a girl, we just don't care that much, you know? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So I'll just do like 1 or 2 exercises at the end of my back days, just because I'm kind of like, I don't need a bunch of energy because I'm not really trying to grow that muscle. I'm just doing it to do it. Face pulls are an accessory movement. So you're not really using your entire body, and you don't have to go super heavy. You actually want to go a little bit lighter because you really want to feel your muscles squeeze. Also, if you guys want to, you can like hold it. That'll help you just like target those muscles and, you know, get it going. So I'm gonna do standing face pulls. I usually do sitting face pulls, Jesus. Seated face pulls, I just like sit on the ground. You guys have probably seen me do that all the time. But I started doing standing ones because sometimes you just want to change it up. So yeah, we're targeting our rear delts, you guys. And yeah, let's just do it. Honestly, I'm going with like lighter weight, but you know, we really want to target, so yeah.
Started as an East Coast vibe, now I'm going worldwide. We got this bitch going crazy. I used to take the Mazda for a drive, now I'm on the 405 like it's fuck you, pay me. We really sick of standing outside, had to push them all aside. It's what you get for trying to play me. I bet they make a movie when I die just to talk about my life. They need an actor to portray me. I got this motherfucker clear like an eye drop. I got elevator flow, I'm on a high top. I got little something stacked like an IHOP. This is 05, you will put it on your iPod. I'ma give you something that you can't forget. Put the price up, baby, add the tax a bit. Know you saw the comma, thought it was an accident. Well, it wasn't. It's about time, the kids buzzing. I'm trying to get a peek in the elevator. But if we talking peaks, I need mine like the Himalayas. I'm talking yay high, man, I never had a vertical limit. I ain't seen you put in work in a minute. I gotta put on for the family, that goes for every person that's in it. Used to scrape by working as a service attendant till I got...
Okay, guys, so when you're supersetting something, I see people doing supersets of the same muscle groups. When you're supersetting, it's important to do muscle groups that are different. So for instance, we're doing our back and we're also doing biceps. Those are like two separate muscle groups, you guys. It helps if you're doing like two separate things. If you really want to burn out a muscle, you can totally do that. But this is more like, okay, I'm doing back, but then I'm also going to do biceps, but you're kind of doing lighter weight. So it's like you can actually go straight from this one to the next one, but still be pushing yourself enough, if that makes sense. So I like to separate it. Some people don't. Some people like to do like biceps after biceps. That's more of like a drop set kind of vibe. Yeah. And also supersets are really good if you're short on time. If you're someone that goes to the gym at like 4 a.m. before your like 6 a.m. shift or something, supersets are really good. They just help you get it done a little bit faster. So yeah, we're gonna do it.
I'm more, bitch, I ain't comfy, I need the top floor. Doing anything to get that spot for. Pop off. Started as an East Coast vibe, now I'm going worldwide. We got this bitch going crazy. I used to take the Mazda for a drive, now I'm on the 405 like it's fuck you, pay me. We really sick of standing outside, had to push them all aside. It's what you get for trying to play me. I bet they make a movie when I die just to talk about my life. They need an actor to portray me. I ain't settling for nothing that be under an M. There's only one of me, there's 100 of them. Gotta listen close, I drop hundreds of gems. From the start, no, I wasn't pretend. With the world on my back, had to drop my own ego. Problems at the crib, we couldn't fix at Home Depot. That was on tilt, bombs off the vino. Room full of smoke like we lived in a casino. She know, day I moved out is when I opened my eyes. Looking for the truth like God show me a sign. I'm not religious or the holiest kind, but the blessings came to me when I opened my mind. I was running around the city, man, I knew I had to make some. Wasn't raised a thief, but if I had to, I would take some. Worked the Frito-Lay, I was writing on my breaks, son. Plotting on a record, waiting for the day we break one.
Yeah, everything's good, man. There's a lot of like settling in and whatnot. Yeah. I'm not really sure when I'm coming back.
Vibe.
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net home. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I ain't have to cut the net, hey. I said I've been saving, dog, let me see the money, hey. Now I'm popping, oh, they looking at me funny, hey. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love to say. On my way to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can play so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking so
us. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next. Like I'm feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Road. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net.
Bicep girlies.
What's about your alter ego?
Oh, my alter ego. So her name's Jess, and basically she was born when, well, I was in Vancouver, and I kept giving my name at Starbucks, and nobody knew my fucking name at Starbucks. So I always have to spell it out. Like, it just doesn't work. So I came up with Jess, and then one of my friends came up with JJ, and so we were Jess and JJ. Those were basically our names when we went out and like got drunk and stuff, and we didn't want to tell anyone our names. So she's come back, and this is Jess. Yeah, she's basically just a fucking baddie. She just doesn't care what anyone else thinks. Yeah, welcome to her. This is Jess. I should change my whole channel. Welcome to Jess. Okay, so yeah, guys, just be mindful of honestly everything, like your tempo, what you're actually focused on during your workout. I feel like not a lot of people talk about that, but like honestly, mindset is literally everything, you guys. So if you go into the gym and you're like, mind is all over the place, first of all, do some cardio and see how you feel after. But second, just like try to really focus on like what muscles you're actually fucking working. Like you shouldn't be looking at the people around you. Like try not to, just try to, I know sometimes it's really hard, but try to focus on literally what muscles you're actually working. Mind to muscle connection is so important. And yeah, this is a new hip thrust machine, by the way, that I'm sitting on. And I'm so excited to try it. I think I'm gonna give it a try for my next workout because, well, I low-key tried it tonight just with no weight, just to like see how it felt. And it was pretty bomb. And it's like bougie as fuck, which is so cool, like so comfy. Yeah. But anyways, you guys, just make sure that you're mindful of your fucking tempo, because I feel like that's the times is when we're just moving the weight way too fast and we're like not focused. So anyways, that is it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Love you guys.